Today we are making gluten-free chicken katsu curry. Don't say I don't spoil it. Chicken or tofu if you're vegan. We're going to want to remove wherever the fuck that slime is on here before we cut it into pieces. And I'm going to get rid of those horrible fatty bits. Okay, I've cut them into pieces like this. You need 3 bowls, 1 for flour, 1 for beaten eggs, beat the shit out of those eggs, 1 for gluten-free breadcrumbs. You can either buy pre-made gluten-free breadcrumbs or you can make your own like I did with my own gluten-free bread. But if you're going to do that, first you need to make the bread, which I highly recommend you do. So go watch that video, please and thank you. Am I going to have to show you how to make breadcrumbs? A couple of slices of bread in a blender, blend into sand. Season and pop the blended sand into a 180-degree oven for 10 to 15 minutes or until golden brown. That's it. I actually did pop them back in the blender after being in the oven and this is what I ended up with. Now, chicken in the flour. Make sure to coat it all over. Give it a little shake. Shake your booty. Now it goes into the egg bath. Now into the breadcrumbs. That's it. Very easy. You can do it. Do not tell me you don't have the time. Okay, these are done. I'm just going to pop these in the fridge while we make the sauce. Onion. Oh, by the way, you might also want to think about doing your rice now as well. This is one that I made earlier. I don't need to show you how to make rice too, do I? For the sauce, chop 1 onion. You can roughly chop it. It's all getting blitzed. Garlic. I'm going to go with 4 cloves. Fry that in oil for a few minutes. Gonna add a little bit of ginger. I buy the pre-chopped ginger. Apparently that's where I draw the line on the food prep. Carrots, pop them in. I went with 2 medium-sized carrots. We're gonna measure out all our spices. 2 tablespoons of corn flour. 3 tablespoons of curry powder, around 2 teaspoons of turmeric, a teaspoon of garam masala. And I know katsu curry is meant to be more sweet than spicy, but I'm gonna add a tiny bit of chili just to give it some spice. You don't have to do that, but I'm gonna add a 1/4 of a teaspoon of chili flakes. We're gonna measure out 500 mils of stock, add the seasoning, and mix it all in until you can't see the flour anymore. Okay, now we're ready for the stock. Pour the stock in slowly, a bit at a time, stirring every single time. Slowly. Look at that nice golden colour. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1, 2. All right, and now we're just going to leave this on really low heat just for the flavours to, you know. After 30 minutes or so, I turned it off the heat, left it to cool before adding it to a blender and blitzed it until smooth. Now we're going to fry the chicken. I'm going to put 2 pans on the go because I've got a lot of chicken here. We want a generous amount of oil in the pan, enough so that it's covered because we're going to be frying these. You want a highish heat. You want the chicken to be sizzling. If it's not sizzling, the pan is not hot enough. And you're going to leave it for 5 minutes, not touching it. Do not touch it. See that golden brown colour? That's exactly what we're looking for. Okay, maybe I'm going to turn down a little bit. Whew. We flip them over and we're just going to leave them cook for 5 minutes on the other side without touching them. Just step away from the tongs. Need some seasoning, just a tiny bit. Plate some rice, add some chicken, pour on that glorious curry sauce, take a step back and admire your creation. Then immediately devour the whole thing. Katsu curry was one of my favourite dishes before I was diagnosed with celiac disease, so when I found out I couldn't have it, I decided to do something about it. I've missed this. That chicken is good.